Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard caps apply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Monday. Oh boy, everybody was losing their minds over the weekend because Bitcoin took a dip. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's normal. We have a lot of things going on in the world, too. We're actually going to talk about oil and why the price may go up and how things might get a little bit shaky with that, as if gas isn't expensive already. But we'll jump into that. Again, we have a lot of news. We have Coinbase securing some licenses. 2 key websites we all use have been compromised. We'll talk about that as well. We have Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin today, as well as Texas and their strategic Bitcoin reserve signed into law. We'll dive into that as well. And then we have Peter Schiff, man, maybe pivoting from his gold love and Bitcoin hatred, maybe turning that around. And then we have some liquidations over the weekend as well that we're going to dive into. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep it positive on the show today, being that a lot of people are upset over price action. They're upset over the WAR. And I know that crypto YouTube has been getting hammered lately, so we're going to try to play this right here on the show today. We also have a community after show, so please tune into that on Discord. So member or not, you are invited. All you have to do is go to Discord and hang out with us after the show. We do have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal, guys. We are killing it right now. We are hoping to get maybe this week to 22,000 subs. We are at 21,878. Hopefully we can get 2 more. Get a nice, even, clean 21,880 subscribers. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Please smash the like and go to youtube.com/missteencrypto. I'm going to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me. And check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show. Cake Wallet, Market, Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then head over to Vacation Genie. You're going to book your cruise with crypto. We love Vacation Genie. Let's do it. Also, can I get like a tech check, please? A mic check. Let me know my sound is good. All the levels are leveling right now. Please let me know. All right, let's do this. Let's say good morning to everybody. Hello. We have Silver Days, Mike Volmer. Mike Volmer, this is for you. I made a very early donkey run. I think I was out at like 7:30 or something getting donkey. I went off today. Username, hello. We got Jesse Shadow, BBB. Nice to see you. Backup is here. Alexandra G, my G, thank you for coming. Doge Bowl, as always, thank you to Black Hat. We have Poe. Good morning, Poe. Poe, I might be YouTube mic seems low. Okay, I uppered it. What about now? Are we good now? Let me know. I want to make sure the levels are good. Gentle, hello. Joey V, hello. Hugh Johnson over here on TikTok. Hello, my friends. Welcome. Dogeable, Joe Harvey. We got Yukio, Mike Mazzone over there on X. John White. Hello, Sunny. We got Casper. Good morning. Alex Collingborn said, so much news. I know. We're going to talk about it. Like I said, I'm trying to tread lightly for the social media because I don't want to get eliminated. Right, John Walk? Thank you. Thank you for that gift. That was really cute. Wolf of Wamia, hello from Bali. Oh, hello. Oh, my gosh. So I heard in Bali, there's a really good sushi spot called Philadelphia. Have you tried it? Is it true? I saw some really good things about that. Hello, Molly. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Club Crow. We got Curtis Neal. I think Curtis Hill is here, too. Do we have multiple Curtises? Is that true? Yukio's chilling. Dope Collector over on X. Vacation Genie also on X. We love Vacation Genie. Vacation Genie's so dope. We love Vacation Genie. We have Christaki. Good morning. Tips over there on X. Good morning, Tyler Fitzpatrick. All right, guys, welcome. Yes, we have Curtis Hill and Curtis Neal. Oh my gosh, so many Curtises. I love it all. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Jesse's killing it too. Alex Kaimana, I see too. Welcome. Rob C, welcome. D Fran, welcome. Guys, can you guys do me a favor and put some rocket emojis in the chat if you're bullish? Good morning, Nick. All right, guys, let's get into it. We're going to jump into the market recap. We see a nice amount of green today. Some bubbles of green. Some red bubbles, too. You know, John Hawkins. We got Bitcoin, $102,000 at the moment, up around 1%. Guys, this is where we want to hold support. Critical level of 101.2, 101.3. Also, our golden zone lies at 106.1. This is big. Also, can we get some moderation on TikTok, please? We really want to hold support at 101.1 and then 106.2, 106.3 is our golden zone. I do feel like we are being pulled towards this 200-day SMA that's sitting at around $95,000. We saw yesterday we had a low of around 98K. I'm going to get that exact number for you if it still shows on my app because everybody lost their minds when we went below 100K, and there was some liquidations spurred because of that. Says our low was $98,225.01. 1 cent, guys. So just be aware of what's going on here. We do have a red dot that pulled down our momentum, lowest momentum since April 9th. We also have the VWAP that is looking to trend upwards, and I like where we have a strong VWAP that's going to go bullish. Hopefully that's the case. Also, the money flow has taken a big hit since Thursday. In addition, the RSI looking bearish, mid-bear. I do say, send it to oversold. Let's test the 200-day SMA at 95K and see what happens. I think this is definitely where we need to see if the selling pressure could be relieved. Very important levels we're at right now. The weekly chart, guys. Weekly, we had 2 weeks of red. Right now, we're starting off in the green. Hopefully, it remains that way. I guess it depends on the tensions in the Middle East this week. VWAP is down on this weekly market cipher. We also have a flat money flow. We'll see what happens with that, as well as a red dot being printed, pulling down that momentum. RSI mid-bull, still bullish on this RSI for the weekly, so there's still hope somewhere. Keep calm, huddle on, guys. We have oil and all of that stuff we're going to jump into right now as bullish bets were liquidated for $595 million as the U.S. BOMBS kaploos Iran nuclear sites. So that is something that, again, is highly controversial. Like I said, I'm going to tread lightly for the sake of all these platforms listening to me and every word I say. Also trying to destroy crypto YouTube. So please give some grace to the channel. Just know I am reporting news. I am not taking sides in this WAR. So I'm just letting you know. Don't ask me for my opinion. Don't ask me what side I'm taking. Don't assume one or the other. I'm just here reporting news. Thank you for the little disclaimer. Breaking news headlines start now. as the U.S. is dropping kaploos over in Iran, we are seeing liquidations, again, $595 million in liquidations. And then we also want to dive into what's actually happening with oil and how the price may go up. We're going to see what happens here. Just 24 hours ago, social media was abuzz with fear that the U.S. airstrike on Iran's nuclear sites, combined with the talk of Iran mulling the closure of its Strait of Hormuz, will trigger a massive surge in oil prices, leading to a slide in stocks and crypto. The reality turned out to be different. Oil prices on both sides of the Atlantic gapped higher by just 3% and have since erased most of the gains. Now, looking over here, they're saying this was a largely muted reaction in oil prices, suggesting that the market doesn't really expect Iran to follow through on its threats on the block of the Straits, which could destabilize its key allies in Asia, particularly China. And from what I understand, China is very highly dependent on this. And so if Iran makes the move, then China's not going to be happy about it. But very interesting that the U.S. would go again and kaploo certain sites, being that it would probably cause more conflict with China because, again, they are heavily relying on Iran for their oil. And so from this quote here, it says, for Iran to close the Straits, it means occupation and taking over of Oman's waters where most ships go through. It would immediately invoke the defense pact of the GCC, meaning war among all. And adding that a potential closure would hurt Iran's friends more than its enemies, which do not import oil from Iran and could circumvent the strait through two underutilized pipelines. So let's take a little look at oil. Oil is actually down 0.6%. And it was testing this level that we pointed out quite a long time ago of $76.50-ish cents. We're at $73.54 at the moment, down 0.5%. So we're at a key level right now. Zooming out, we're probably going to be looking at that $87 range. A red dot has been printing on that momentum. VWAP is doing all right. Money flow is also high on oil at the moment. So also looking, we are overbought-ish. We are highly bullish on that RSI, which isn't the best thing, considering that we don't really want oil prices to go up. So just be careful. Just be careful. Also, before I get into other topics and warnings and things of that nature, oh, wait, hold on. There's also, before I get into other stuff, sorry, I'm hip-hopping right now. Iran also, because they're mulling closing the street, there was a meme coin created that soared 400%. Now, I don't know, these people are just straight up degenerates, but this is something that I thought I'd throw in here too, that we see here. Jeez, it's so ridiculous. There was an obscure token called the digital oil meme coin, literally ticker oil, that skyrocketed over 400% against USD according to data source DEX Tools. The token is listed on the Solana-based DEX Radium, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. We visited DEX Tools quite a lot on this channel, especially when we had meme coins really popping off. So this is what DEX Tools looks like. We have visited this site quite often, and I like DEX Tools. But like I said, people are degenning their little hearts away, and the oil token is soaring. And again, before we get into more serious things, Elon is planning to launch the robo-taxi, the Tesla robo-taxi. And according to what I've seen, there will not be any drivers with these robo-taxis, and they're premiering in Texas for a $4.20 flat fee. Now, I'm just going to throw out here, this is reminding me of Uber when Uber first came out. And in my old neighborhood in Brooklyn, I remember going to my friend's house, and then around maybe 10 o'clock at night trying to go back home, and Ubers were literally $4. And then by the time I left, that same $4 Uber was around $20. And again, it's a literal 5-minute drive. But at night, as a woman, you got to be safe. You want to catch an Uber, So this is what it reminds me of. Uber, when it first started, was super cheap. Will it remain cheap? we're going to see. But $4.20 for your robo-taxi if you are in Texas and you want to try it out. Bless your hearts. Go for it. So there you go. Rusty, a member for 21 months, saying, please hold my cold metal hand, Randy. I'm scared. It's okay. It's okay, Rusty. It's okay. Nick doesn't trust it. Guys, do you support Elon and his robo-taxis? 1 or Elon emoji, 2 or no emoji. So 1 or Elon, 2 or no emoji. Let me see. Would you guys go and trust Mr. Musk and his robo-taxis? And this is what it looks like. It looks quite sleek. It looks quite nice. All right, Mark, I see you over there. That's the latest on that. Also, guys, I always try to get articles from multiple websites, including CoinDesk, Cointelegraph. Well, this morning I could not go and get my Cointelegraph articles because they were hit by a front-end exploit and a fake phishing airdrop pop-up on their website. This is what it looked like. So basically, they got compromised 100%. And even if I go to try to go on Cointelegraph right now, so there you go, look. Cointelegraph, it says it is blocked. And then it tries to redirect you, and I don't think you could see it. So I just moved myself down. Look at the top corner, guys. The top right corner. They put a Phantom logo. Phantom is a hot wallet. It's almost like a MetaMask for Solana. And it says, Cointelegraph.com is blocked. Phantom believes this website is malicious and unsafe to use. It's been flagged. If you believe this has been flagged in error, please file an issue. Also, I would not click this link. I'm not clicking nothing. So I'm hoping that Cointelegraph makes a comeback today, and I have no idea what happened other than it says it was phishing and it continued to the website. I still wouldn't click that link. Absolutely not click that link. This morning, I was trying to pull up an article from Cointelegraph. I clicked a link on Google. Like, I looked up a headline, tried to click Cointelegraph, and it took me to that warning yet again. So just be careful. I don't really see anything from Cointelegraph that's talking about this on X. They don't really mention it, and I think this is a little bit scary. The latest update was 4 hours ago, saying that their publishing system was briefly compromised, resulting in a malicious advertisement promoting a fake token. They identified and resolved the issue, and they said they have strengthened their security controls to prevent similar occurrences. But again, if you're going on Cointelegraph's website, you're still seeing this weird pop-up. So please be careful. Don't click the link. Don't go on their website for now. Hopefully it's better tomorrow. Josh over there. I see you. But there you go. Just be careful, please. Yes, all set is right. Please take a second and smash the like. Pretty please. Thank you for being here. I see paper out here. No one trusts anything. No one wants to take the robo-taxi. Interesting. Okay. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Moving on. Another website that we use quite often has also been exploited with another wallet phishing pop-up message, and that is CoinMarketCap. Here's the latest. And listen, if you go on CoinMarketCap right now, it looks fine. However, they were exploited too. So there was a vulnerability exploited on their front-end system using a seamlessly harmless doodle image to inject malicious code that triggered fake wallet verification pop-ups across the site. This was confirmed by CoinMarketCap using its backend API to deliver a manipulated JSON. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you pronounce it. A payload that embedded JavaScript into the homepage according to blockchain security firm CoinSpec Security. And on June 20th, this is a tweet from CoinMarketCap saying, on June 20th, our security team identified a vulnerability related to a doodle image displayed on our homepage. It contained a link that triggered malicious code through an API call, resulting in an unexpected pop-up for some users when visiting our homepage. It caused an unauthorized prompt instructing users to verify wallet, a phishing tactic claimed at tricking visitors into handing over access to their crypto holdings. And so this was live for a short period of time before being removed by CoinMarketCap. And they claim that comprehensive measures have been implemented to isolate and mitigate the issue. And we don't really know how many people were impacted by that, but nonetheless, please be careful, and you never know. Even when I'm on X sometimes and scrolling, there are little pop-ups in the corner telling me to click on things, and I think that's a little bit scary. Oh yeah, we definitely need to get some moderation over there on TikTok right now. Jesse or Black Hat, are you guys on TikTok? Should I enlist a third mod? John Hawkins, what site was that? So there were two websites we just talked about, Cointelegraph and CoinMarketCap. Cointelegraph is still compromised. As far as I can see, I'm still worried about that. CoinMarketCap seems to be okay now. So that's what we got. Must be brand new to fall for that. But listen, still, like, there are a lot of OGs recently that have been getting scammed, that have been having a lot of issues on social media, especially with clicking things and Zoom and fake Zoom links and people you even know saying, hey, join this meeting. And then somehow people are getting drained through going on meetings. So just please be careful no matter what. Thank you. We don't want any people getting hurt. More news. We're going to talk about Coinbase getting European MiCA license over in Luxembourg. Here we go. Another Coinbase W for their international ventures here. Coinbase has won a European Union markets and crypto license, which is MiCA, from Luxembourg, the company said in a statement on Friday. It is the 5th largest crypto exchange by volume according to CoinGecko, and they'll now be able to offer services across the 30 nations in the European Economic Area. They join other exchanges like Bybit, and then OKX, Crypto.com. And through EU MiCA license, it'll grant them access to all the nations in the EU, plus Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Norway. Countries in the bloc have still been vying to attract major crypto companies. Coinbase said that Luxembourg has always been a key player in their financial system in Europe, and they're delighted to share that Coinbase is officially establishing its European crypto hub in the dynamic country under the MiCA framework. So there you go. That's the latest on Coinbase. So Coinbase expanding into Europe still. Also, Metaplanet, a Japanese company, acquiring more Bitcoin. 1,111 Bitcoin. They like all the ones there. They like that. So there you go. We're going to talk about how much Bitcoin they own now and this purchase that they just made. Metaplanet, a Tokyo-listed hotel firm known for its Bitcoin acquisition strategy, acquired 1,111 Bitcoin for $117 million. The firm bought Bitcoin at an average price of $105,681 per Bitcoin, and the crypto markets fell during the weekend again. 98.2K was our low. And we see here that the latest acquisition puts their stash to 11,111 Bitcoin, worth over $1.1 billion with an average purchasing price of 95.7K. So I think that's a nice clean number, 11,111 Bitcoin. A lot of ones there. They must have loved that. I think the next might be a bunch of twos, 22,222 Bitcoin, if they decide to double that stack. So I think that'll be really cute of them if they decide to go that route. Michael Saylor also buying more Bitcoin today. Actually, $26 million clean is what they purchased. Strategy, he posted, acquired 245 Bitcoin for that $26 million at $105,856 per Bitcoin, achieving a yield of almost 20% year to date. And as of yesterday, the 22nd of June, they hold 592,345 Bitcoin, acquired for $41.87 billion for an average price of $70,681 per coin. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They hold almost 600,000 Bitcoin. Strategy. You think they're not going to own up to 1 million Bitcoin one day? Saylor said it himself. Through the highs and through the lows, he's going to keep buying. So many people will come to regret not buying Bitcoin. All the states that are turning down their strategic Bitcoin reserves will regret this, and their citizens are going to come to regret the people, or what's the word? Resent they're going to resent the leadership for not acquiring Bitcoin because it's going to be an absolute loss for them. Speaking of Bitcoin reserves, Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve officially signed into law by the governor. So that is absolutely huge news. Big moves by Texas. So not only did Texas get some robo-taxis that you could pay $4.20 for, thanks to Elon, but now, thanks to the governor, there's also a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So good on them. We knew Texas was probably going to be next. Arizona still kind of figuring their stuff out, but that is the latest on the strategic Bitcoin reserve front in regards to the states. I really do hope our government hops on this train very soon, especially when it comes to times of WAR. You need purchasing power, you need economic safety, and that is Bitcoin in every which way possible. So I really do hope our government hops on the Bitcoin train at a federal level and has a digital asset stockpile, and hopefully we get clarity on what's going on with that, considering that apparently XRP got booted and maybe Cardano as well, as Charles Hoskinson wasn't even included in the conversations, according to what Sir Charles himself said. So we need the United States to get on its Bitcoin sheesh. So there you go. Drink out of glass? I know. I probably should. But you know what? This was on sale, so I got it. Yeah, no, I see no in the chat. Donnie, good morning. David B, good morning. Hello, everyone. So nice to see you guys. You guys are absolutely looking beautiful on this fine Monday. Emmett, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Guys, we have 83 likes. Can we get 17 more? Please smash the like, subscribe, share.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wild. Thank you, Black Hat, for taking care of TikTok. I appreciate you. Lastly, before we get into our coins to watch, we don't really have much of a spotlight because there's so many negative things happening. I agree, Tyler. Okay. What we got going on right now is Peter Schiff maybe pivoting from being anti-Bitcoin to more pro-Bitcoin, or maybe not, and pro-stablecoin. Let's see what he's talking about, as well as the fact that we know Peter accepts Bitcoin as payment. Ooh. Peter Schiff said he gets Bitcoin, but not stablecoins. It floats a gold-backed token plan. So you guys thought we were going in another direction. Not really. Here we go. Peter Schiff, a vocal proponent of gold and longtime critic of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, said he intends to launch his own gold-backed token while taking a dig at the value of the dollar. He says, I get Bitcoin, but not US dollar stablecoins. Since when did he get Bitcoin? And also, I don't even know if I really want to talk about Peter Schiff because he's been saying some weird things about young women that I don't really enjoy. He said, if you're going to introduce a third-party custodian, why settle for a token backed by flawed fiat currency like the dollar when you can get one, or you can own one backed by gold? Now, we already know that Texas floated an idea, I think it was Michigan as well, that was floating an idea to have a stablecoin backed by gold and possibly silver over in Michigan. I think it was called Memecoin is what they were thinking of. Also, I really don't enjoy Peter Schiff's comments recently. I'll say that right now. And honestly, I think there's a lot of people that have had weird thoughts like Schiff has had within the Bitcoin maximalist space, which I don't enjoy either. Like, why in the world are we letting people that think that way have a voice on a big stage? I think it's kind of gross. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't like it. So I'll just say that right now. Let's stand up for women's rights. And I'm not screaming feminism, but I'm also screaming respect women, and especially young women. Gross. Anyway, the quality's better on there. Do you think the quality is better on TikTok than YouTube nowadays? I feel like the camera on YouTube and the mic is so much better. But I get that this is a different angle over there on TikTok. Hello, Randy Lapel. We have so many Randys that are in this chat. It's wild. Hello, Mr. Wick. Hello, everyone. Moving on, we're going to get into our coins to watch, and then we're going to go on into our after show. I'm going to do some charts as well. Hello, Haven. Nice to see you. All right, coins to watch. Let's do it. Leading the gainers, we have Story up 13.5%. 4 up 14%, Sonic the same, Fartcoin up 12.8%, SPX up 12.9%. Leading the losers, we have, well, gold track stablecoins or gold pack tokens down 1% because gold is down. We have Monero down 1.2%, AB down 0.39%, and besides that, we have just a mix of things. Bitcoin Cash is down to, oh wait, never mind. Bitcoin Cash is now breaking even. So there you go. Not many losers today, which is very interesting. But just keep track of what's going on here right now. What else do we got? Oh, our subscribers are pumping. Good. We have 21,880 subscribers. Guys, we really want to get 22,000 subs. It would make my heart so warm and fluffy. It really would. It absolutely would. We do have $1 billion weekend liquidation going on here if you want to dive into that type of market stuff. We do have Solana, XRP, and Doge were the hardest hit among the alts, showing recoveries though. But over the last 24 hours, crypto markets absorbed another $642 million in liquidations, adding to the $595 million that we talked about earlier, bringing the two-day tally to over $1.2 billion in liquidations. And Bitcoin was the top with $230 million liquidated, ETH at $188 million. And then our alts, we saw Solana, $28 million, XRP, $21 million, and Dogecoin, over $25 million. So a lot of people getting liquidated. Please, please, for the life of me, please stop the madness. If you are investing more than you can afford to lose, don't do that. If you are using leverage at a point where we don't know which way we're going, we're chopping it up, please have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Please, I'm begging you, please don't lose it all. Especially when, again, hodling, DCAing is probably your best bet, okay? But I'm not giving you financial advice. I don't tell people what to do with their money, but I'm telling you to please be careful because it's a very weird and volatile time. We're going to look at Ethereum right now. Struggling again with holding the 200-day SMA test, also not holding 2340. Right now we are trying to hold this key level right here of around 2140. We're currently at $2,298, $299 now, up around 3%. We really want to push this 2340 level. This is what we're trying to push. Bullishly, we have the 200-day SMA sitting at $2,586. Bearishly, we're looking again, that 2140, even less than that is $2,000, which is a major psychological level. And technically just below it is what we're looking at $1,999. So right below that 2,000 mark. But hopefully we don't touch $2,000 ETH or go below it because people might lose their minds. We also have the momentum lowest since mid-April-ish. We also have the VWAP that looks to maybe break through this zero line, go bullish. Money flow is a little bit low today, still green. And we were very close to that oversold, guys. Maybe the selling pressure is relieved, but I do say to send it to oversold, relieve the selling pressure, and just chill out. I know the ETH BTC chart is not looking good. Everybody's very upset about that. I know. Litecoin is $82, up 2.28%. Bullishly, we're looking at $84. Bearishly, we're looking at $74. We are looking at this money flow that is down bad. Lowest money flow since back here in April. No, actually, technically lower than that. So that was April 30th. This is around the 24th or the 25th of April. So lowest since then. Also, we have the VWAP that looks to maybe break through the zero line and go bullish, which would be an ideal scenario here. The RSI is looking like it's having a nice bounce, maybe pumping after that pullback. We are up 2%. Again, 84, 74, those are your levels to watch. Please be careful. It's going to be okay. The fundamentals of crypto are still here, my friends. I would just like to let you know. It's going to be okay. Fundamentals over pumpamentals. Every single time. Every single time. Stop the madness. Go back to what we learned when we first were taught about Bitcoin. That this is an asset that you can send 24/7, 365, peer-to-peer. No censorship. no intermediaries. That is what the fundamentals are. So the price does not exactly matter when you have macroeconomic craziness and you need to rely on something that, again, you have control of every single day. That's what's important. If you need to flee your home, there's a lot of people that had to flee their homes recently due to the WAR, and they have to move. You need money that moves with you, and that's important. So please be careful, guys. I'm begging you, please be careful. Also, again, stop using leverage if you cannot control it. Welcome, everyone. John Legend, hello. Buy real stuff, not trash. Listen, everyone can do what they want with their money. But you just have to really be careful. Low money flow, cautiousness. Yeah, listen, be cautious. This is a very weird time to be trading. So I just want to let you guys know that you guys need to watch out for yourselves. I cannot stress that enough. That is the message of today's show, is just to be careful. But I encourage all love and positivity throughout the world, okay? Thank you, Rob. Peter John, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Sell the beach farm? Oh my gosh, imagine. Yeah, like I'm thinking of doing another beach day to do more interviews. I'm going to see when I can make that happen. Hopefully this week. I really want to go hit the beach again. So that way I could do some more interviews. I really loved it. Thank you, Jared. Hello, everyone on TikTok. Fox Oracle, greetings to you. Oh, you guys are so cute. But thank you guys for being here. We do have a members-only after show that I would like to dive into. Because, again, I'm trying to remain positive on this show. I know there's a lot going on. I don't know what people really want to hear about at the moment, but I just want to do right by people and just stay positive on this podcast, because this is what we do here. I will let you guys know, though, that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Nothing's going to take it out. So just enjoy yourself. Go outside, touch grass. Everything's going to be okay. And hopefully things internationally get resolved so that way we can go ahead and drop all this craziness. I'm all for love and positivity. And like I said, I really just don't know what to say at this point, because I don't want to say anything controversial or people get upset, being that, again, I'm not really too educated on the subject, and there's always something new, and who knows if we're getting the real news anyway, because this media, as we know, is not always the most truthful media. But also the fact that I'm hearing a lot of things from friends internationally that are more close to the situation. And I'm just hearing so many things that are mixed. And honestly, frankly, I don't know what to believe anymore. But I do know that there are innocents that always get caught up in this, that do end up getting hurt. And for that, I am very sad. Because I just wish everyone could just be happy and love each other. And that's just about it. It's hot out. Yes, it's hot. It's hot. I'll say that for sure. You want to look at XRP? We can look at XRP for sure. Let's look at that. XRP is $2.01 today. Let's take a gander. We're still in the same range. This reminds me of like the 41. This reminds me of like the 41 cent. What was it? 41 to 70 cent range. This reminds me of that. Hold on. Let's go back in time, friends. Hold on. We're gonna zoom out. Yeah, remember, guys, this range that we literally never left between, yep, I was right, 41, 42 cents to 70. Everyone was complaining, we're never going to go out of this range. And then we, like, zoomed up to $2. And now we're just struggling with the $1.82 to $2.75 level. That's really what we're looking at, to $2.75. So beware, be cautious. $2.01 is here. We did fall below that $2. We hit a low of around $1.92. So everyone gets very nervous when we're below $2 XRP, but what you got to look at is $1.84. So that's your bear scenario. Bullish is the 200-day SMA at $2.37. Money flow is red. Worst money flow we've seen since the end of April. Lowest momentum we have seen since the beginning of June, so that's not that bad. VWAP is looking to make its way to the upside. We are still down 0.13%. Kryptoni, thank you for subscribing. And we are also pretty low on our RSI. We're maybe looking to put that to the oversold, see if it tests that, see where it goes. But just keep calm, huddle on. Like I said, this is a very confusing and interesting time to be alive. So there you go. Anytime it dips below $2 is a safe buy. I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean, we haven't seen $3 since basically we hit that high. So we haven't really seen $3 since the beginning of February. It's been a hot minute. Actually, we had a wick high there. I believe this was a $3 wick high in March. But it's been a while. It's been a while. So your bearish levels to watch would even be as low as $1.40, just because this is where we slightly held support before we had that huge push to that $2.73-ish. So that's what you should look at as well. And then when people make a point on political things, they overdo their point. Listen, man. Listen, I see a lot of people negatively chatting on the timeline, and I won't be one of them. So I think I might have to do like a happy rant today. Might have to do a happy little rant on the x.coms. It's just a very weird time to be posting, and I want to stay positive out here. That's what we're doing. Subscriber count. We have 21,880 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for being so beautiful and supporting. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please remember to go ahead and support all the other crypto content creators at the moment, because we're getting hit hard by YouTube. So please make sure you go and support everybody. Shout out to everybody that's watching us on Rumble. We have Elson over there on, what's this, Abstract. And then 80 over there on Abstract as well. Mike Mazzone, Black Hat are over there. Do we have any Rumblers that I could shout out right now? Oh, we're just chilling on Rumble. Watch what hydrogen peroxide actually does to your teeth and gums when you're struggling. I didn't ask for the volume. Sorry, Rumble. I didn't ask for your volume. But yeah, guys, just be careful. Keep calm, huddle on. Remain positive, please. And we're just going to keep getting after it. Squid Kobar, hello, Squid Grow fam. Nice to see ya. Guys, we're going to hop into the after show right now. Please stay positive. We're going to be back here tomorrow, chatting it up as always. And hopefully we see a nice little move. We really want to target that $106,000. And that is the plan. So please be aware if we fall below 100K, again, keep calm, huddle on.
Thank you. You're
and have a plan.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Did you get more people to buy Bitcoin at the beach?
Well, I am hoping that's the case. I could work on editing another interview. I'm just not sure how the editing is going to come out because my audio got a little bit messed up on it. But there was this other kid I was talking to that was using Bitcoin to gamble on stake. And I was like, oh, that's so funny, because a bunch of people I know are using stake. So I could probably work on that interview and see if I could post that if the audio isn't too messed up. And then I want to go back to the beach because, like I said, it was hard to get people to talk to me on camera, but I spoke to a lot of people off camera, and some people were off-put by the celebrity meme coins, and that I can't even criticize them for, because the celebrity meme coins, they were all like, yeah, we're the celebrity launching this meme coin, but we're not leaving. And then all of a sudden you didn't hear about it for like another week after they posted it. But yeah. We're on the editor's page of Rumble. Thank you, Rumblers. Thank you, Rumble team. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys, we are going to the community after show right now in Discord, so please hop in there and enjoy it. We're going to talk for about 10 minutes-ish, and everyone's invited, so member or not, head over to Discord. So thank you guys so much. Again, keep calm, huddle on. Very weird time, but it's going to be okay. Stay positive. Smile at someone today. Give someone a hug. Who knows? Go outside, touch grass, touch water, touch sand, whatever's out in front of you. Go outside and get that fresh air and clear your head. Have a beautiful day. Happy Monday. Let's get after it this week. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends, hop into Discord, and I'm sending love to every single one of you guys. Stay zesty. Mwah. Peace.